Salutations to Param Pujya Gurudev, Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya Ji, and the divine protection given by Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma. We are now going to understand the importance of Yajna. And of course, before trying to understand Yajna, we should understand also the real importance of Gayatri Mantra. The Gayatri Mantra is a formula in which all the 24 powers in a human body is activated by what is known as the sound technology. Even you are activated by sound technology. Even in thousands of people, if someone calls your name, you again react and look. And maybe those who are having the same name, they also will look. Don't worry about it. What I am trying to tell you is the effect of sound which activates you. Now there are 24 powers in us. 4 are very specific to you, what are known as Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. And this Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara sometimes feels guilty if there is a cough. You need not feel guilty, because that is something natural. So don't worry, sit down and hear. Therefore, that's a good cough. And now you can understand the vibrations of sound. Here you may feel disturbed, but sometimes it is one of the methods to go away from the lecture hall. So there are so many positive aspects of even a sound of cough. So this sound technology, this sound which affects the 24 powers in us are known as Gayatri Mantra. Tat Savitur Varenyam. These 8 sounds affects your brain and Jnanendriyas. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi is your circulatory process, and Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat is the physical activity process. These 24, if you want to understand it with anatomical knowledge, is what the 5 Karmendriyas, the 5 Jnanendriyas, the 5 pranas which motivate them, and the 5 principles which create the pranas, and of course your Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. The Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara is highly individual, but the rest 20, the 5 Jnanendriyas, the 5 Karmendriyas, the 5 pranas and the 5 elements are all common and similar to all human beings. That's why when we are chanting Gayatri Mantra, let us not feel that we are Hindus. Let us feel that we are humans. The entire human beings will have these powers, and this sound activates it. With this basis, when you want to utilize these 24 powers, you need Yajna. And this Yajna starts with Pavitri Karana, Apavitra Pavitro va Sarvavasthan Gatopi va Yasmaret Pundari Katsham Sabahya Abhyantara Suchi. This shloka means that whatever may be the state in which you are, whether pious or unpious, whether in a skillful condition or a dirty condition, in whatever condition you are, the moment you decide to take step towards it, you are purified. If you want to understand more about this, you read the book Bhava Samvedanala Gangotri, Bhava Samvedanaon ki Gangotri, in which Puja Gurudev says that even one step towards the most unsuccessful ideal goal is much better than thousands of successful steps which are not related to the ideal. If you want to go deeper into it, you have to study that book, Bhava Samvedanaon ki Gangotri. So we have taken the step. We are going to utilize the 24 powers. The second step is Achamanam. We take some water in the hands, we read a mantra, and then sip it. This process of doing Achamana means that we know the three important steps of doing a work is based on your mind, your words and your actions. What we call the thoughts, the words you use to express those thoughts, and the actions you take to see that the task is being done. So the three Achamana is nothing but a correlation between the mind, words and actions. But when once the mind, words and actions are involved, you have some power. If you don't have a power, if you don't have an energy, if you are very weak, it is very difficult even if you have the thoughts and words to do the actions. Therefore, we go to the pranayama aspect. Om bhuh, Om bhuah, Om swaha, Om maha, Om janaha, Om tapaha, Om satyam, Om tatsaviturvarenyam bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yona prachodayat, Om apo jyotirasomrutam brahma bhur bhuvassuvarom. This mantra allows the 7 chakras, energy centers, what we are known as the grandhis or the plexus in the English language, in the backbone, which gives us energy towards a particular aspects. And now just a hint is that those who are interested in doing a political action, they should concentrate on Muladhara while doing the pranayama. Those who are trying to do something about money or business, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka for scientists, Anahata for those who want to become actors, fine arts, and one who want to become a teacher has to concentrate on the Vishuddha Chakra pranayama. And after this pranayama, we are supposed to do a process which is known as Nyasa. Nyasa means, like Shilanyasa we say, a building foundation, the first brick which we plant into the dig is known as the Shilanyasa. So in this process of Nyasa, what we do is, the various parts of our bodies, the eyes, the lips, the nose, the ears, the hands, the thighs, these have to be oriented and modified to do the particular type of work for which we are doing the yajna. Repeatedly I am saying this word because in Gita it is said that you have been born with this yajna processes and you utilize this yajna process for getting your desires to be fulfilled. So whatever action you do in the process of a yajna, certainly it will be fulfilled if you understand and do the practical approach towards these various processes. Someone may ask that if I don't know these processes and we don't know how to utilize it, will it work? It works. If you put a TV and just put the switch on, it works. But if you know the various steps that are utilized and various plugs that are utilized there, you can use it more efficiently. So even if you don't know the science of yajna, you will get the results. But if you know these techniques that are involved in doing yajna, you get more results. So I have told you about Pavitrikarana, how you are purified by taking the step. I have told you about Achamana, where your mind, word and actions should be culminated and synchronized. And then all the 7 centers of your body as required for your particular task has to be energized, and then that power has to be utilized, which has been developed by pranayama by Nyasa. And once you finish this Nyasa, then we do the Prithvi Pujana. The Prithvi Pujana is most important because whatever you want to do, it has to be based on planet Earth, the Prithvi. And then after the Prithvi Pujana, you have the Chandana Dharana. The most important chakra in our body is what is known as Agnya Chakra. whether the Agnya, the order, is given by yourself to yourself, or you follow the Agnya of a Guru, or the Agnya of your superior, or you may follow the Agnya of your Ishtadeva. All these Agnya centers are somehow by smell, by order, or linked with sandalwood. Chandanasya mahatpunyam pavitram papanashanam apadam harate nityam lakshmi tishtati sarvada. The beauty of this particular gland, the third eye gland, is apadam harate nityam. It always removes all types of hurdles, nityam, continuously. And then it gives you mahatpunyam, a great pious blessings, and then Lakshmi tishtati sarvada, whatever you want. In this Lakshmi word, it is not meant money. Whatever you need for that particular type of work, it will be always available to you. With this, of course, we go for the Deva Pujana. The 24 powers which we have in us are related in the universe by 24 divine powers. We pray to them, we worship them, and when we worship them, we do it in a 16 process, in a 16 steps, what is known as the Shodashopachara Pujana. But mainly this Pujana, this worship, is linked with the 5 elements in nature, the Prithvi, the earth, and then the Jalam, the water, the third is Agni, the fire, the fourth is Vayu, the air, and fifth is Akasha, the sky. So with this background, when we start doing and lit the fire Agni, and when I say Agni also, you always remember, in Agni we do not mean only the physical fire which you have lit, or whenever you light a lamp, it is not the only fire that you are able to see, but it is the warmth, the heat, and the light, the ability to see which gives from the lamp, that is important, the warmth and the light. This, the vast reservoir of this warmth and light is of course the sun, but when you utilize the warmth and the light of the sun through a magnifying glass on a particular spot, the combination of these two brings forth the Agni. So when we are talking about Agni, the fire of enthusiasm and the knowledge of understanding the techniques and the processes, the light and warmth, when these two, what we call as the prajna and the enthusiasm, when these are together, combined in totality, all of us magnifying it and allow it to fall on a particular cause, then the fire which we have burnt in this yajna, which we have lit in this yajna, in the Purnahuti level, gives you what you want. But actually, again and again, we will try to remember that when we use the ash, the bhasma, which is known as the vibhuti, the splendors of power, they are used especially in the forehead, in the throat, on the heart, and the hand. The forehead, lalata, means I will remember this. Next, I will utilize and use the words for this, and all my heart I will give to this work, and all my actions I will give this to all. So this is the basic concept of the science of Yagna. Jai Gurudev.